Hi there, Geminis. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at February 9 through 15. And of course, the major news this week, in fact, the only news this week, is that Mercury, your ruler, the planet of communication and clear thinking, is out of phasal retrograde in Aquarius, which of course is your fellow air sign and your 9th house of overseas travel, higher education, and spirituality. So if you are planning a trip this week, it could be very well something like out of the Planes, Trains, and Automobile movie, which always make me laugh because I'm always thinking to myself, this is such a Mercury retrograde. You know, they just cannot get home. And there's snow, and the rental car isn't there, and the plane gets, derailed, and that is so Mercury retrograde. And of course, the last bit is you lose your luggage. So if you are traveling this week, make sure that in your hand luggage you have necessities like your medication, like makeup remover, like something to wash yourself with, like warm clothes or cooler clothes or shoes or something like that. Anything you can shove in your overnight and carry-on bag is very, very much a good idea. Now, of course, once Mercury goes retrograde on the 11th, it doesn't automatically just start, working and making life great and doing all those things again. It can take a couple of days to get moving. So I wouldn't make any major moves until next week, when it's definitely back in forward motion. Of course, this Saturday, it's Valentine's Day. And as I've been telling everybody else, it is just a day, Geminis. I think a lot of emphasis gets put on Valentine's Day by the card companies and the diamond companies who are hoping to cash in on money they didn't cash in over the holidays. There's so many ads on now with people proposing with these beautiful engagement rings, and it all looks quite wonderful. And it's just such the typical push for people to make money, because to get engaged on Valentine's Day is really, asking for disaster if it doesn't work out, because then every Valentine's Day is just a reminder of the day you got engaged and it never worked out. I strongly advise against getting engaged on any sort of holiday or special day. I think it's good to do it on a day where no one has any connection to that day. So it's not always, last Valentine's Day, So really keep that in mind, Geminis. Don't do anything crazy if you are thinking of getting engaged. Just hold on to a day that is not so significant. Have a great week, great speaking to you, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.